The foundation is dedicated to a better understanding of inflammatory neuropathy through research that leads to better treatments.
The Medical Advisory Board, since the organization's onset, has recruited the best and most dynamic group of physicians and scientists working in the field of inflammatory neuropathy.
We support a fellowship, young investigators that have completed a residency or a PhD and have an interest in inflammatory neuropathy.
We've helped develop criteria for CIDP.
We facilitate selection and funding for a variety of different research projects through our grant mechanisms.
We annually award at least 5 grants to independent investigators all over the world. We, over the last 2 years, have funded at least 5 proposals each year.
The GBS-CIDP Foundation has been the cornerstone for patients who have GBS-CIDP. This award helped me connect with patients who have GBS and CIDP, as well as other researchers who are working on this disease.
It's really exciting to be launching this new CIDP GBS registry. The importance of this registry is really to get to know more about you, get to know more about our patients. The more we know, the better we can treat, the better we can diagnose.
The scientific committee on the foundation has been very supportive of what we do, as well as giving me great ideas about what things we need to do to try to figure out how to turn down the immune system so that we can cure GBS-CIDP.
The foundation is the voice of the GBS-CIDP MMN and variants community, and that voice extends to policymakers on Capitol Hill. They've probably never heard of these conditions. They can't make good decisions about coverage, access, out-of-pocket costs if they don't know what the patient experience is. The foundation gives them that information that they need, raises awareness of these conditions, and educates policymakers so they have that frame of reference when they're making these key healthcare coverage, access, cost decisions and research decisions that directly impact the community. The foundation is also a leader in advocacy through its grassroots network. We listen to you, we work to diagnose challenges and then solve them. This is how we learned about the trouble with accessing home infusion of IVIG for folks on Medicare. We hear from you what's going on, what your experiences are, what's most challenging or where there may be opportunities, and that allows us to then work with policymakers to advance the community's interests, either moving research forward or improving coverage and access.
I first started wearing this bracelet about 5 or 6 years ago when the foundation first created them. You may notice it looks a little faded, so you can't even read some of the words on there. This bracelet over the last 5 to 6 years has never left this wrist unless I was getting an EMG or nerve conduction study test or it had to be removed. It's there as a constant reminder of the foundation, who we are, the patients that we're servicing and helping throughout this difficult time in their life. And just for comparison's sake, there's the new one, so maybe we'll have to replace it, but this one will never be forgotten.